Okay everybody, so I promised an update video on the HydroSilex Recharge. I think it's been about a month and a half or 2 months since I did the wet application on the Cadillac. It looked terrible, did not work very good at all, left streaks, spots, just looked nasty, and I ended up using a ton of product. I used about half this bottle to do a wet application. It was crazy. But I did the dry application on my Corvette the same day, and that seemed to work a whole lot better. Did not leave the streaks and the spots, and just seemed like it worked a lot better doing the dry application. And in my video before, I did recommend that if you use this stuff, to use the dry application. Well, I just washed this car, believe it or not, for the first time since then. I've been driving it to work, not every day, but maybe 2 or 3 times a week in the rain, in the 90-degree Florida sun. And I washed it, and I did notice that it was beating up. The water was beating up on the paint, running off. The paint still felt pretty soft and buttery like it did before, but not quite as good as it did after I first put the first coat on it. But after washing it, I could see spots where I didn't buff it out quite so good, and it kind of left a little bit of residue, so that indicated to me that the product still was on the paint, so that's a good sign. And then I just put on another application of the stuff, the dry application, real quick, and the paint feels actually really nice. It's really soft and buttery. It feels better than it did when I first did it, I think, which would indicate that the product, A, lasted the month and a half, 2 months between the coating, was still there, and B, has compounded and made it even softer. And you can see by this rag, if I get it at just the right spot, well, here, let me just drop it. You can see it just slides right down the paint really nicely. That's indicating that, you know, it is, like I said, a real smooth finish. It's looking really good. It's feeling really good. And I think I actually like this product. It's a little bit more difficult to put on the car than like a regular Carnauba spray and wax. But I think it's worth the effort. It seems to be doing a really good job so far. And it's holding up pretty good. If I can go a month, 2 months between applications and the application is still there, that's not too bad. So I will continue to update as I use it more and more. I'm going to try to get this stuff on here once a month. That way we get a little bit of a buildup of the product on the paint. These are black cars. It's the middle of July in Central Florida with 95-degree weather. So we definitely need the protection. So I will keep you updated. Make sure you hang around, make sure you subscribe, and see how this stuff pans out. Thank you very much for watching.